Ever wondered what sets the rich apart from the rest? What are the secrets they know that you don't? Well, today we're diving into the 7 habits that wealthy people swear by. The habits that have helped them build their fortunes and achieve financial freedom. These aren't your get-rich-quick schemes, but rather time-tested principles that can help anyone build wealth over the long term. Let's get started. Look, I've said it before and I'll say it again. The richest man in Babylon wasn't born with a golden spoon in his mouth. He got rich and stayed rich by paying himself first. The single most important thing you can do to build wealth is to start investing as early as possible. I'm talking as soon as you get that first paycheck, even if it's just $50. Why is it so important? Because of this magical little thing called compound interest. It's like a snowball effect. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow exponentially. Let me give you an example. Let's say you start investing $500 a month at age 25. Assuming an average annual return of 8%, you'd have over $1 million by the time you hit 65. Now let's say you wait just 10 years and start at 35. Even if you double your investment to $1,000 a month, you'd still end up with less than $500,000 at 65. That's the power of compound interest. So, start investing as early as you can, even if it's just a small amount. The world's most successful people are also the most voracious learners. They're constantly seeking out new information, whether it's reading books, listening to podcasts, attending seminars, or just having conversations with people smarter than them. The more you know, the more valuable you become, and the more valuable you become, the more money you can make. But it's not just about formal education. In fact, some of the wealthiest people I know are college dropouts. The key is to be a lifelong learner, always be curious, always be asking questions, and never be afraid to admit when you don't know something. I'm constantly learning new things, whether it's about real estate, investing, or even just how to be a better YouTuber. And trust me, it's paid off in more ways than one. You've probably heard the saying, your network is your net worth, and it's true. The people you surround yourself with have a huge impact on your success. Building strong relationships with other professionals, mentors, and potential clients can open doors to new opportunities and collaborations. Attend industry events, join relevant online communities, and don't be afraid to reach out to people you admire. You never know where a simple conversation might lead. Remember, networking is a two-way street. Be genuinely interested in others, offer your help whenever possible, and always follow up after meeting someone new. Wealthy people don't just stumble into success, they set clear, actionable goals and then create a plan to achieve them. Without goals, you're just drifting along, hoping for the best. But with goals, you have a clear target to aim for. Start by setting big, hairy, audacious goals, the kind that scare you a little, then break them down into smaller, more manageable steps. Having a roadmap with milestones and deadlines will keep you motivated and on track. And don't forget to celebrate your accomplishments along the way. Chapter 5. Time is your most valuable asset. Once it's gone, you can't get it back. Wealthy individuals understand this better than anyone. They're masters of time management, ruthlessly prioritizing tasks that bring the most value to their lives and businesses. They delegate tasks that can be done by others, automate repetitive processes, and avoid time-wasting activities like endless scrolling on social media. Start by identifying your most productive hours and scheduling your most important tasks during those times. Learn to say no to distractions and commitments that don't align with your goals. Remember, every minute you spend on something that doesn't move you closer to your goals is a minute wasted. Chapter 6. One of the biggest mistakes people make is inflating their lifestyle as their income increases. They get a raise and immediately upgrade their car, house, or wardrobe. But wealthy people understand the importance of living below their means, no matter how much money they have. They drive sensible cars, live in modest homes, and avoid unnecessary expenses. This allows them to save and invest more of their income, which in turn builds their wealth even faster. It's not about depriving yourself, but rather about being mindful of your spending and focusing on long-term financial goals. Remember, true wealth isn't about how much you spend, but how much you keep. Chapter 7. Wealthy people aren't afraid to take risks, but they're not reckless gamblers either. They take calculated risks, carefully weighing the potential rewards against the potential downsides. They do their research, analyze the market, and seek advice from experts before making any major decisions. And they're not afraid to fail. In fact, they embrace failure as an opportunity to learn and grow. So, don't be afraid to step outside of your comfort zone and take some calculated risks. The bigger the risk, the bigger the potential reward. There you have it, 7 habits that can help you build wealth and achieve financial freedom. Remember, it's not about getting rich quick, it's about making smart choices consistently over time. Incorporate these habits into your life, and who knows, you might just find yourself on the path to wealth. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more insightful content. See you next time.